Dr. Rath is accused of making illegal products. My response to this is to say, we knew from the start that you defined them as illegal products. That's why we're in Holland. And there's something else I would like to stress again. When history comes to be written, the Dutch government will earn a lot of praise for supporting vitamin freedom so steadfastly in their country. Why is vitamin C so dangerous for ruling medical opinion? Why is it so dangerous for the pharmaceutical industry? Why does vitamin C alone destroy approximately 80 to 90% of the pharmaceutical market? There you have it. What's the principal function of vitamin C? To give the body stability. How does it achieve this? It optimizes the production of collagen molecules in the cells. You can see this here. Vitamin C causes these cells, particularly the smooth muscle cells and others, to produce collagen stability molecules in sufficient quantities. These collagen fibers stabilize the connective tissue, not only in the skin and the arterial wall, but where else? In the entire body, in all the organs. If you want to develop an artificial drugs market, then you need diseases which spread and become endemic.
Dann brauchen Sie erstmal Krankheiten, die sich ausbreiten als Volkskrankheiten.
The meanest trick to ensure that disease develops anywhere in the human body is to make sure that this body gets less vitamin C.
Sicherzustellen, dass dieser Körper wenig Vitamin C bekommt.
So, now do you understand why the battle for the highest permitted amount of vitamin C is being fought so hard? Do you understand now?
Every drug has side effects. Drugs are particularly detrimental to the liver, where most of them are eliminated, and also to the kidneys. The fact that drugs have to be registered does not mean that they are safe. More than half of approved drugs has serious side effects not detected prior to approval. Many more surface when drugs are overused, pushed by million-dollar pharmaceutical ad campaigns. According to the finding published in the Journal of the American Association, in the US, safety of more than 5,000 drugs already on the market are monitored by a small staff that includes only 9 health professionals. As a result of the negligence of drug safety, death from expected side effects of pharmaceutical medication became 4th leading cause of mortality, right after heart disease, cancer, and stroke. In addition to 100,000 people who die each year as a result of taking medication, about 90,000 more die as a result of medical errors. The harm to our bodies from medical treatment became so common that there is even a name for it, iatrogenic disease. Taking into account that the reports of drug side effects by doctors are only voluntary, and according to the FDA, Federal Drug Administration, only 1% of adverse events are even reported. We are facing the pharmaceutical epidemic. Pharmaceutical dinosaur, with its mechanical application of drugs for symptoms, contributes to promoting, not curing diseases. it violated ethical standards of medicine. Medicine which has to be in service to people, not to exploit their misery. We are working together in shaping the medicine of the future. Medicine which will be based on scientifically proven natural health programs that are safe, that prevent and cure diseases, that are cost-effective, and then their access to people is not blocked by specific interests and unethical measures.
There are many professional journals where you can also find very tendentious articles, and our federal health authorities play along with this. There are 3 of them concerned with health issues, and they form a sort of bureaucratic focal point. The BMG is the Federal Ministry of Health. The BGVV is the Federal Institute of Consumer Protection and Veterinary Medicine. And then there's the Federal Institute of Pharmaceutical Products. The last 2 are located here in Berlin, and they decide in the last instance what is classified as a foodstuff and what is a drug in Germany. In the area of nutrition, they only have a consultant capacity, but they still constitute a very powerful body. One very interesting organization here is the so-called ALS, the Working Group of the Foodstuff Experts on a federal and state level. It concocts fundamentally important decisions behind closed doors, and these are then made available to the legislative bodies and authorities. Subsequently, they become the yardstick for many authorities when they are deciding what is a foodstuff and what is a drug. I have to say that the professional competence of this working group is pretty well zero as far as dietetics are concerned. I would characterize it as a group of foodstuff chemists who certainly have a first-class understanding of their analytical trade, but have only heard about nutrition in passing during their student days. And unfortunately, it's the same story with commentaries on legal questions concerning foodstuffs and drugs. Those people who write commentaries on pharmaceutical products are either trained solely as lawyers or solely as pharmacists, and they have no idea about nutrition either. And those people who write commentaries on foodstuffs are either chemists or lawyers and also have no idea about nutrition. If you look at it philosophically, you have to agree that nature did not produce the coloring agent of the grape for the benefit of human beings and their hearts. On the other hand, you must admit that humans appear to have learned how to deal with the useful substances in their diet. Early humans, who still ate a whole food diet, eating the entire fruit, including peel and pips, ingested an abundance of these substances, and so safeguarded their health. I consider it irresponsible to prevent such substances from being classified as nutritional supplements.